everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today video I'm going to be showing you how to make this simple broccoli pasta. We are in the season of broccoli right now, so it's good to eat fresh food, you know. So yeah, it's very simple and it's just a few ingredients that you're going to be needing for this recipe. So for me, I'm going to be using this pasta here. It's a typical kind of pasta. Here in Italy they have the fresh one, and this part here, the pasta is normally from the South Italy. So I'm going to be using this particular pasta, but if you can't get this particular pasta, you can always use normal pasta and it works perfectly as well. So I'm just talking about the pasta in case if you can't get this one. I've had broccoli with normal pasta before. So if you can't get this one, go ahead and use any pasta that you can lay your hands on. So let's get to the ingredients. So here are the few ingredients I'm going to be using. Like I said, this is my broccoli, fresh broccoli, but if you can't find fresh broccoli, go ahead and use frozen one. I'm going to be adding a little bit of pepper, not too much. You can use black pepper if that is what you want. And I'm going to be using a little bit this sweet ham. If you don't want to use ham, you can use sausage, or you can use chicken for this, or you can as well use ground beef as well, or you can make it without beef or anything of that, just with broccoli. So I have the pasta here, I have salt, extra virgin of olive oil, I'm going to be using half of the onion and 2 cloves of garlic. So yeah, these are the ingredients I'm going to be using. Like I said, it's just a simple pasta that is very good, and I'm also going to be topping it up after cooking with cheese. So let's get to the cooking. So guys, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to cook the broccoli with fresh water, or you can use boiling water to cook this, and I'm going to be adding a little bit of salt inside the broccoli. So after adding the salt, I'm going to put the lid on, and I'm going to allow the broccoli to cook for about 5 minutes. Then I will take them off here. But while they are cooking, I'm going to go ahead now to slice the onion that I'm using. So like I said, I'm using half onion to do this, but that depends on how many quantity you're cooking. So on a pan, I'm going to be adding some extra virgin of olive oil. Because I'm using sweet bacon, which has oil, I'm not going to be adding, I'm going to be using just this amount of oil, or you can use less, or you can use only the oil that comes out of the pancetta. But because I'm using onion, I want to fry it first. So I'm going to allow the oil to heat up now. Then I'm going to add the onion and the garlic. So it has passed 5 minutes and the broccoli is cooked. So I'm going to turn off the heat for the broccoli now, and take the broccoli out of the water, because I'm going to be cooking the pasta with the same water of broccoli. Now I'm going to go ahead now to add the onion and the garlic. Allow them to cook for a couple of minutes before adding the bacon or chicken or fish, whatever you want to use to cook it, or you just cook them like this. So now I'm going to go ahead to add the sweet bacon into the onion. I'm going to cook them for another 3 minutes. or until the bacon is well cooked. Then I'm going to add the broccoli. So but while they are cooking, I'm going to add just a pinch of salt because the bacon is salted already. Then I'm going to add a little bit of pepper, which is optional. Like I said, you can use black pepper. I just want a little bit of red pepper into it, just a little. Stir everything together and allow them to continue cooking. So now this is after 3 minutes. As you can see, the bacon has started changing color. So I'm going to go ahead now to add the broccoli. When you add them, go ahead and mix them all. You can use a fork to mash them down. Put the heat down on a low heat. So while they are cooking, make sure you place a water over the heat for your pasta, okay? So I'm going to allow them to stay here for another 5 minutes while I cook the pasta over a low heat. So now I'm going to pour the pasta over the boiling water, but I'm going to add some salt to the water. I'm going to allow the pasta to cook for until the pasta is well cooked. Depends on how many minutes that is on the pack of the pasta that you have. If it's fresh one cook maximum 5 minutes, but this is not fresh pasta. So I'm going to go ahead now to cook the pasta, okay? So guys, the pasta is cooked, and I don't like dry pasta that much, so I'm adding a little bit of water from the one the pasta is cooked on into the sauce. Just a little bit of it to make it look a little bit creamy, you know. So I'm going to take the pasta out of the hot water now and make them all up here. So just add the pasta together with the broccoli and give them a good mix. So after now, I'm going to be having them with a little bit of cheese, Parmesan or Parmigiana cheese, and a little bit of fresh olive oil, which is optional. If you are the type that don't like cheese and you don't want to use the oil, the pasta is delicious as well. So yes guys, that is all for this video. I hope you give it a try. This is so delicious, the pasta. You need to give it a try. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. God bless you. Bye. What a beautiful plate of pasta.